Hello to my social media family. Hope you're all doing well. If you're in Australia, hope you started a great Friday. Excited about the weekend. And if you're elsewhere, you'll get there. Unless you're doing an online business, in which case you're going to love any day of the week. We've got a really exciting live coming up with a business partner in the digital marketing business that I do, which some of you who follow me may know about. We're going to talk about her background, what her career background is, and why she has chosen to do this online business and her progress in this business in a short amount of time. Because one thing we always talk about in this business is that timeline of online businesses is very different to your typical offline businesses or jobs, So we're going to talk about that. I'm just waiting for her to come. I hope this live is beneficial for you guys. Let us know where you're joining us from. Good to see you all. And like I always say, if you have any questions about what we do, how it works, why we do it, why you should do it, you should always reach out and ask us. We love to answer it. And what we do here is basically help people like you, people like us, who are looking for online businesses. They're looking to leverage social media, basically learn how to do that easily with just an hour or so a day spent working here and there through your phone, through your laptop. And that's what we teach you how to do. I know when I was searching myself, I knew I wanted to start something online. I knew I wanted to leverage so much earnings to be had online, so much success to be had, but I had absolutely no idea where to start. So now I'm here helping people like myself who not waste time searching. If I came across this business earlier, I'd be jumping at it. Just waiting for our guest to arrive. Let us know where you're joining from while we wait. And guys, in case you don't know, I have made a couple of posts about this, but for people who have been following what I do, have been, considering doing this, starting their own online business, there is something going on in October where you can actually start and you kind of skip a couple of steps and you jump to 4 times the earnings instead of starting, step by step going up to that level. They've put something just for October, the company that we work with, so that you can start really strong and you can start earning like 4 times the amount you normally would, just for October. So check it out. There's not much time. It's the 17th here in Australia, 16th there for you if you're watching from elsewhere. So you need to get onto it. So you need to give yourself enough time to leave your email on our websites, get the free webinar, watch that, and come into the trial, and then have a chance to talk to coach and get all the information you need and get yourself started with whatever level of investment you're looking to start. So if you need more information about that, let me know. Let me just see. Just trying to get our guest up here. There she is. Hi, Hilda. Let's get you up here. Everyone's eager to meet you. Hi, Nikia. Good to see you. Hi, Massey. Thanks for joining. And everyone else, thanks for joining and watching us today. Hilda, I've invited you. Just if you just accept, it'll pop you up on the screen for us. Exciting, exciting. Hilda Jun, I've invited you. Maybe you send me a request. If it's not working, you send me a request and I'll pop you up on the screen. Ah, there you are.
John, how are you doing?
Good, good, Hilda Jun. How are you?
Good, good. I wasn't able to get through my laptop. Sorry, I'm just doing it from my phone.
Oh, me too. I mostly
I
do it from my
couldn't
phone.
see. Yeah, I couldn't see your invitation. How are you doing?
I'm good. Yourself?
Not bad, not bad.
That's good. Thanks for
It's nice
joining us
talking to
today.
you. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
I was just telling lovely people who are watching us today that we're going to have a chat with you about your experience in the real world and then why you come onto the online world and how it's all been for you. So I might just get you to introduce yourself for people on my page, and I'll introduce myself for people on your page who don't know us, and then we'll get into the question from there.
That sounds good. First of all, thank you so much for inviting me to your live. I'm really grateful. Yes, my name is Hilda. I have been living in Toronto, Canada in past 31 years. I'm married. I have an 18-year-old daughter that she just started her university. She's in another city. I live her every day. Like, I miss her every day. It's so
Oh,
hard.
I
Yeah,
bet.
the only child. Yeah.
Oh,
My mom lives with me. She's almost 79. And yeah, I was 24 years. I was a retail store manager. So yeah, that's all about me.
perfect. Beautiful, beautiful. Thanks for giving us an intro. And for people in your page, so I'm Sanas from Australia, mum of two little kids. I've got a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old. And don't get, the house is all quiet. Don't get deceived by that now. They're not home at the moment. And with my husband and my family, we live here. We've lived here for God knows how many years, so 30 odd years now. My background is, well, my studies are in business and accounting. However, very soon after working a few years in my own career, I decided it wasn't so much for me and I needed a little bit more excitement. So I went for real estate, so selling residential homes over here. So I've been doing that for many years. But once I started having kids, I started to realize that I need to look at other options. I need to have other sources of income aside from my real estate career, because what if some months I can't, I don't have the capacity to work as much because I'm caught up with kids, and I did want to be a hands-on mum. Like there are agents who basically palm their kids off to daycare or wherever, which I respect them a lot for that, but it wasn't something that I wanted to do. So I wanted to have something bit of flexibility where I've got some earnings coming from elsewhere and I can work at whatever capacity I wanted to with my real estate career. So here I am, a few years into this online business and loving it, just like yourself. So a little bit of an intro about me was that. So Hilda, we wanted to have a chat about, because you come from a very successful background in management. So as you said, 24 years in retail management, managing a huge team. You were rocking your career in that field. What made you decide to pivot to online world, and what are you benefiting from now that you didn't have when you were in the retail management world?
Wow, it's such a difference, so much I can talk about. But really, truly, it all started a couple of years ago with my health issue. I think that's all
Right.
started from there. And I remember my doctor kept telling me, Hilda, you need to reduce your stress. And I was just thinking, how? My job is being a manager of 120 people. How can I not have a stress? And first I thought maybe it's temporary, it's gonna go away, but it didn't. It stayed with me, and my medication kept, getting increasing more and more. And after a few years, I realized, no, this is gonna stay. This My work is not going to change. The more I do, the more demand is there. And especially after COVID, the dynamic of the retail store changed really drastically, to the point that dealing with people was very hard. Either it was customers or staff. There were lots of financial issue was coming up with associate and team, lots of high expectation, reduced productivity, and lots of things that I had to deal with. I had a big team, of course, like my job wasn't really physically, but mentally, some days I used to go and stay in the office all day, just talking to different people and dealing with different issues. So by the time I used to come home, I was just burned out. I was tired. I was exhausted. I didn't want to even talk, even one word, with my husband, with my daughter, with my mom. It was just bad. So it all started from there. And back of my mind, I knew I had to stop. I had to do something. Even though I was a very successful manager, very well known, good salary, everything was good, good benefit. But the job was just so much responsibility. It was very, very tiring. And the second thing was really freedom of time, just being in control of my time, my life. You know how retail is. Like, it's no long hours, long days, weekend, status holiday. This time of the year right now in retail store, it's crazy with the shipment, with everything going on. So yeah, these are the main two things. One was my health, was giving me that point of, okay, Hilda, stop it, stop it. And the second thing I realized, when you're young, you keep going and going, you don't pay attention to it. But life is not all about work, work, work. Really is not. Maybe 10 years ago, I loved it. I used to work like 60 hours a week, but not now. I like to be more home and be in control of my schedule. So those are the real two things that I decided, enough. It's time for me now. I choose myself, my family first, my health first. And that's how it started it. I just say enough is enough. And
Good
I
choice.
started this business. Yeah. Yeah.
Well done. And you are doing amazingly in this business. And I was just saying before you joined, I was saying to people that, the timeline of success in this business to offline, business or jobs is so, so different,
Yeah.
in a short amount of time, in just a couple of years over here, you can reach goals that you'd have to work a lifetime in the offline world, and you wouldn't even reach that level anyway, with all the benefits that you've got here. And it's funny because when we get caught up with doing what we do on a daily basis, like at some stage we thrive off it, right? Like, we're like, I'm really successful, this is really great, and the buzz of it is giving you the energy to keep going and
Yeah.
going. And then you actually start forgetting why you're even doing that, because when you're actually getting no time to live, no time
Yeah.
to enjoy, and your
Yeah.
health suffering, your mental health suffering, everything starts to suffer and fall apart, you
Yeah.
kind of forget what the purpose of it all was. And that's where, and it's interesting because with this business, your business grows, your mindset grows, and every aspect of your life grows through this
Absolutely.
business. And you
Absolutely.
become more aware, you become more conscious of, oh my goodness, what have I been doing up until now?
Yeah.
And oh, how much I wish I found this earlier.
Absolutely.
We've got a lot of people from retail in this business as well. We've got all career backgrounds, but retail is one of them. And they, I myself, I was managing a store at some point, when I was at university, and not a store as big as you. It was a smaller boutique, and even that with just
Mm-hmm.
small stuff, not even
Yeah.
like anything the size of what you were managing. It drained me. It literally, exactly what you were saying. You come home, you don't even want to talk to anyone. And on that
Yeah.
kind of scale, so I can only
Yeah.
imagine how much
Yeah.
more it would have been for you.
Yes.
And this is what
Absolutely.
people need to understand and explore, that in this day and age, you've just got to explore some other options. The traditional
Absolutely.
way is difficult, and somewhere along the line, we kind of lost sight of why we're doing it, and we end up
Yeah.
doing we want to do everything, right? Like, we want to do everything at home, we
Yeah.
want to excel in our career, we want to have it all, have our cake and eat it too. And the
Yeah,
only way you're going to achieve that is through an online business. Why?
absolutely,
Because it has a massive amount of automation, right? So it
absolutely,
helps you excel, and you've got a wide reach with the whole world, being your market. So it's a completely different kettle of fish, basically. So
absolutely,
I'm glad you
absolutely.
made that choice. I'm really glad you chose
Yeah.
yourself and your health and your
I'm very
family.
happy too. I'm really, really happy. Still, sometimes like I think back, I said, wow, I did that. But it's just the freedom of time is just amazing. Like this is the first fall. Fall in Canada is beautiful. It's really, truly
Mm.
beautiful. And at the same time, in retail stores, it's the worst season. So this is the first fall that I'm enjoying it. I'm going for a
Oh.
morning walk, and I'm looking back and say, "Oh my God! For 24 years, I never had Christmas off. I could never vacation for a
Mm.
month at once. Like I had 6, 7 weeks, but you had to break it up. So now it's slowly I'm realizing, wow, what I missed and how you can change your life with a simple decision. And I am so happy I did it. I'm really happy. And I think I wish, as you said, I knew about this 10 years earlier, because it would have changed my life. But you know what? Any time you start is still better than um, don't start at all. But I'm very, very happy and grateful. Really, truly, I'm grateful.
And your health is better now that you've been
It,
doing
it,
this
it's
business?
it's it's it, it's slow. It's slowly, correct? Like
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
stress is not something that comes and it goes like fast,
24
but
years of
I can
damage. You
feel
gotta
it
fix.
myself. I can
Yeah.
feel it myself. I'm much calmer. I can manage everything. Even with my mom, like I have time to take care of her, take care for all her doctor appointments. She's 79 for her physiotherapy. Before I had to struggle, come after work, before going to work, manage all those things. And now I'm really like I can work in the morning, go for her appointments, or sometimes I do my job at night, later at night. So it's amazing. It's really, really, truly great.
And the other thing about it is, and time is precious, right? Time with our loved ones. And you can now sit on your laptop, sit on your phone right
Yeah,
next to your mom, being there, being present with her while you do your work
yeah,
on your phone, and you get it done. And
absolutely.
it doesn't require as many hours out of you, with just one
Absolutely.
hour or 2 hours a day, depending
Yeah,
on how much you want to put into it. You are running a whole business that is
absolutely.
growing, that is getting you to a much bigger destination than any other job could have. And then you're still spending time with your loved ones, and it's beautiful. I
Yes.
remember with my real estate work, it's also the same thing. Like, you can't disconnect and just go for a month. You're going to lose all your clients, you're going to lose all your
Yeah.
listings and everything, right? And I remember one time, the very first time, because even before, when I went on holidays, I still had to be very connected to my phone. Whereas
Mhm.
then, when the first cruise that I went to after starting this business, oh my God, it was just serenity. Like, I went there and I was like, okay, I don't have to be connected to my phone 24/7. I
Yeah.
only, checked on my business for like 15 minutes a day or
Yeah.
something. Just make sure everything's on track as it should be. Then forget
Yeah.
about it. Disconnect and go
Yeah.
live your life.
Yeah.
So it's a whole
It's
other
too good to
world.
be true, and I guess some people that's what they feel. No way, like it's not that easy. It's no way you can have it like this, but it truly is. It is, and if you come and do your research and check it out, you realize that there are much, much more opportunities on online business than offline business. So same as you, like I went to back home after 18 years for 5 weeks, which I never could have done that before. I couldn't live as a store manager 5 weeks the store alone.
Oh
And then
God.
after that, I went to Europe with my husband and my daughter. It was just amazing. It's just I was in a different world,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
before even I went for my vacation. 2 weeks I had to get this store prepared for ongoing. When I came back, I was coming into the pile of work and emails and things that I needed to do. So it felt like I wish I never left. That
Yeah.
wasn't
You
really
regret it.
vacation. That wasn't really
You
a
wake up more
vacation.
tired.
Yes, but now I really enjoy my vacation and my time
Yeah,
off.
I remember that trip. You came back very refreshed
Yeah,
and a lot of
yeah,
beautiful memories you made there. Yeah, no, definitely. Everyone needs to check this out for themselves, you know. And because we've been programmed, right? Like for our whole life, we have been
yeah,
programmed. You got to work hard. You got to go to university, study hard, work hard, 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 hard. So our programming goes,
yeah,
everything's hard, and hard
yeah,
becomes normal for us. So
yeah.
then when somebody says to us, hang on, there's an easy way. You go, no, 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 no.
You
My
don't want to
programming
believe.
says life has to be hard. I'm not accepting this.
Absolutely,
You know, so people check it
absolutely,
out for yourselves. Reach out to us, ask your questions. You know, leave us your email, get the information. There's no harm in knowing the information and see if it's for you. But it's a super simple business that anybody can do from all walks of life. So you don't have to be
absolutely.
retail management. You don't have to be, you know, a professional. You could be someone who's actually not had a career at all and actually start
Yeah,
this business and become extremely successful in it. So check it out for
absolutely.
yourself, guys. Hilda Jun, it was really amazing talking to you.
Thank you
In the
so
interest
much. It
of
was nice
keeping the
talking to you too.
yeah, it was really nice. In the interest of keeping the live more or less short,
Yes.
we'll try to end the live now, but we'll have more lives, guys. If you have any questions, reach out to us. We'd love to answer your questions and help you understand this business a bit better and help you take your next step. And we'll be there to guide you guys every step of the way. So reach out to us. Appreciate your time here, Lejun, and hope
Thank
you
you
all
so much,
benefited from this live.
Sanajun, as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Take
Have a
care.
good
Have a
day.
great
Bye-bye.
weekend. Bye.
Bye. Bye.